Ladies and gentlemen, it's Titoclock. So please welcome your host, James Deacon.
Hello, everybody. What's up, everyone? Hello, welcome to the show. Tito James here with the rest of the gang here for a special edition of Titoclock. I say special because we're all over the place. Everyone's in a different location. It kind of feels like lockdown again, where we're all doing it remotely from different places. We got Y somewhere I'm not sure exactly, but he's remote. And we've got X over in Thailand. Sarika! So she's over there for the Bangkok Motor Show, and she will just be doing the show from her hotel room. So with that said, Chris is somewhere. I don't know where she is. She's probably in traffic somewhere doing her live report. So why don't we get at her first? But not without saying hello first to a few special people, our regulars that tune in. We got Mayan, we got Chris Williams, we got Domingo Herrera, we got Mayan again. We got Jonathan. We got Mayan again. We got Marian Cruzada. We got Francis Anthony. We got Dawn Matias, Datu Rentoria Sombrero. We got Katie Tolentino, Joanna Wong, Cecile Morales, Kane Alvarez, and Michelle. Did I get it right? Lagimun, Popoy Carillo, and a whole bunch of others. Okay, can't go through everybody, but I hope just to get started, I said hello to a few regulars who checked in early, and we'll be checking in back with you throughout the show. But in the meantime, let's all find out what's happening out there in the world with the latest in headlines. So, Chris, what you got?
Hey, what's up, Tito James? Happy Friday and belated happy-ish quarantine-versary, my fellow Tito Clockers. This is Chris for Titoclock News.
A yearbook photo to prove your educational attainment when traveling abroad is not needed, the Bureau of Immigration said today. The announcement is in response to TikTok video that went viral after a Filipino traveler allegedly missed her flight after being asked several questions by an immigration officer. Bureau of Immigration spokesperson Dana Sandoval said a yearbook photo is not part of the questions asked by the Philippine immigration officers. However, the immigration officer who questioned traveler Mariel Charmaine Tanteras about her educational background denied asking for her yearbook photo. According to Sandoval, the immigration officer has been removed from the front line and reassigned to a back-end office after Tanteras submitted a complaint about the incident. The BI spokesperson earlier said travelers need only present their round-trip ticket, passport, and supporting documents to the immigration office. The Immigration Bureau is intent on curbing human trafficking following a rise in trafficking cases involved in crypto scams. The local government of Kalayaan Group of Islands, which is part of the West Philippine Sea, has decided to open the area for tourism, Rafi Tima reported today. Through the Great Kalayaan Expedition Project, the Kalayaan municipal government aims to turn the West Philippine Sea into a tourist destination popular for game fishing and diving. The expedition made its maiden voyage on Thursday afternoon using BRP Melchora Aquino, the largest of Philippine Coast Guard or PCG vessels. On board the BRP Melchora Aquino during the voyage were members of the Technical Working Group of Kalayaan Tourism, including representatives from the Palawan Provincial Tourism Office and Palawan Council for Sustainable Development, as well as game fishing and recreational diving experts. Authorities, however, admitted that security remains an issue in the area amid the presence of Chinese vessels there. A briefing conducted by the Naval Forces West warned of the possibility of witnessing Chinese vessels. Warmer weather may prevail next week as the end of northeast monsoon or amihan season nears, according to the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration or PAG-ASA. Weather specialist Benison Estareja said the amihan is the only weather condition now affecting parts of northern Luzon. PAG-ASA on Friday said that partly cloudy to cloudy skies and possible rain showers are expected in the Ilocos region, Cordillera Administrative Region, Cagayan Valley, and Central Luzon. Metro Manila and the rest of the country can likewise expect fair weather with partly cloudy to cloudy skies and isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. Estareja said the low pressure area last spotted off eastern Visayas has already dissipated and the country is not expecting any weather disturbance in the coming days. Philippine Olympic Committee or POC President Bambol Tolentino announced after the General Assembly or GA on Wednesday that the final number to join the campaign in the 32nd Southeast Asian or SEA Games in Cambodia in May will be 905 athletes and 257 officials for Team Philippines. The approved composition of the team means that Filipino athletes will be fighting it out for honors in all of the 608 events in 38 sports games that Cambodia has lined up, even though a unique set of rules, particularly in combat sports, flat out to favor the host country. Save for the hosts in the May 5th to May 17th event, the other countries are barred from fielding full teams in combat sports. This batch of nationals will easily exceed the 656 athletes that the country sent to compete in 38 sports in the Vietnam Games last year, where the Philippines finished fourth overall with 52 golds, 70 silvers, and 104 bronze medals. Those were the latest in headlines for Titoclock News. Let's head on over to the inbox for our weekly dose of sweet potatoes brought to us by Kamote Corner. Yeah, man.
So here we go again. All
Here
right,
we go
Chris.
again.
What you got
I know,
there for us?
But I'm still gonna ask you anyway. Are you ready, Tito James?
No, I'm never ready. Never ready. I
Because
don't know
you're
why
not
you always
ready.
ask that. I'm
pampasaya
just
lang, pampabuhay.
holding
Here we
breath.
go. We're gonna show you the first video, Tito James. I want to ask: is this the new motorcycle lane? Asking for a friend.
This is a trial one in Commonwealth. Is it? Are we?
I'm
Is
not,
that
I'm
what
not
we're meant
sure, but
for?
I don't
We
think
just
so. It doesn't say motorciclo. Just them, trying to
yes,
advance from the traffic.
yes. I'm trying to advance, counter flowing, and then later on,
Yes,
look, not you see how it's already. It's not just one lane anymore. It's
it's
already
following the leader already.
yeah, no, but also they're on both lanes coming forward.
True.
So ang kapal, tapos you're gonna if you beat them or if you don't give way, sila paggalit minsan, they'll kick your car
That's
pa.
true. Yep.
So it's I honestly gets me really gets my goat because it's we're only gonna keep growing. The motorcycle sales in this country are staggering. So
Right.
if we have programs that are going to keep them in line, keep them disciplined, regulated, etc., we're just gonna get to a point where I think we're already at that point. Not get to the point. I think we're already at the point where we've lost control over it. So there's just too
True.
many of them. It's the classic when the animals take over the zoo. I'm not suggesting that every motorcycle driver is an animal. Saying that as an expression, it's when you cannot control them anymore because they're just too big for the authorities that we have, and so it's
Right.
anarchy, professional anarchy out there, and then it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So good
Hmm.
luck, but we're saying this forever. So at some point, it's just like, well, I don't know. I think we've hit the point of no return already. That's the
That's
way I
true.
feel. Unless something extremely drastic happens right now, I think we're at the point of
Mhm.
no return.
Point of no
But,
return, indeed.
yeah, we should have a law. We do have laws. We have laws. We have a lot of laws. Too many laws. In fact, that's
Too
half the
many laws
problem.
that's not
Too many
being
laws.
followed.
I know. It's one. There's no enforcement. Two. The laws are just complicated, convoluted, and then they go on top of each other. Never clean house. And with laws, you have to revisit them all the time to see if they're still relevant. This is
Right.
our job of Congress and Senate is not just to make laws, but also to clean house. Basically,
Hmm.
look at the laws that have been holding the country back and get rid of those. So I just don't see any of that. So I'm sounding jaded because I am really jaded. Because voila, I mean, what else can we say already? It's
Pardon.
so obvious. Never just scratches their head. Ay, wala tayo magawa eh.
Wala, just shrug it off, so to speak. All right. Enough with the
Off.
lecture for the first one. We're just at the first one, Tito James. Marami
First one
pa.
pa lang.
All right. The next one is car versus truck accident, I think. Let's look a
Wow.
little closer.
We're looking closer at the wow.
Where? Not sure where this
Nasty.
is.
Nasty. Yeah. Mm. I'm sure he'll learn. Wait. Wait. I think I finally got it. I think I finally see that counterflow.
Yes.
That's a divided
Counter,
road. Counterflow.
another counterflow.
Well,
So another
if
heist
that's the
moment.
case, if that's the case, again, I try not to be, I try not to judge based on a single picture, but it kind of looks pretty obvious here that the car is on the wrong side of the road, and if
Right.
the person got into an accident, well, then they deserved it. They deserved everything coming to them because they're on the wrong side of the road.
Sorry.
Ah,
Hi.
hi.
Roll eyes. Hi na lang. Optimus indeed, Topher. All right, here we go. Let's look at the next one. Uh, not sure what to call this. I think it's called another parking
Hi.
kamote.
Yeah, I know this one. 2.5 hours this guy waited for this car to leave.
Oh
Two
wow.
and a half hours. Imagine you're the car behind, and they couldn't leave because the
Wow.
sport here wouldn't just park there. And then 2.5 hours later, it was just like,
Mhm.
well, they didn't do
It's
anything
probably a
apparently.
mall, so they're probably looking for the guy. Is this a mall
But
parking?
what on earth goes through a person's brain? Well, obviously there is no brain there, but let's say what goes through a
Nope.
person's head when they think, uy, pwede to ah. Pwede to. I mean, like seriously, you gotta go through the analysis process or the logic flow there and then be like, yeah, looks okay, fine.
Yeah.
What,
Looks
what,
safe.
what were you thinking? Like, what on earth were you thinking, really? What I want to know what goes through a person's brain when they just park like that in front and block somebody off.
Mm-hmm.
None, zero, nada. I think it's just, I don't know, but I would take a wild guess that it's either they are just extremely bastos, really extremely bastos na walang breathing, or
100%.
so oblivious. Like they're so oblivious to anyone else but themselves. And you see these kinds of people. You see them walking through the mall. You see them walking
Mm-hmm.
in the line in front of you. These are the people
Right.
that di da, walking 4 or 5 abreast in a corridor when nobody can
Mm-hmm.
pass, and they walk really slow, nagmamasyal. And usually these are the same people that will decide where they want to go just as they hit the base of the elevator or the sort of say the
Mm-hmm.
escalator,
Yes.
and then
Oh my
they'll have
God. So annoying.
that's where they'll say, "Ay, saan tayo? Magkano?" And then meanwhile, people are they're all bunching up. You got
Ah.
people in front of the line who will wait to get to the front of the line, and only then will they go.
Oh.
"Yeah,
Where should we go?
Ano kaya? You were there in the line for 10 minutes. You couldn't read the same board? I mean, are you that far-sighted, nearsighted? Come on."
True.
I don't know. I have not sure what the diagnosis of this person is, but I would go with super bastos.
Super bastos and super kamote is the diagnosis for this one. And next we have Tita James. This car puts PNP to shame, I think. I feel. Maybe.
Yeah. You know what's funny too is that not even a plate? Is that a plate? Kai 27.
I don't even know.
It doesn't even match. The plates don't even
K-
match.
KA something. Oh, I think
And
it's
then on the back, it's what?
27.
It's what?
Oh,
02.
02.
Yeah.
And then
There's no
27 yung kabilang side.
There's no seven.
Huli. Yung kulong.
Mismatching plates tapos may harang pa. And then may police sign pa. May EU
Uh-huh.
pa. Ang ina. EU
Yan nga.
talaga.
Yan ang tawag sa huli, pero di kulong.
Yeah, but we laugh about it sometimes, but it just, to me, it just this is the kind of thing that will lead to anarchy again.
Right.
You just cannot possibly ask people to follow the rules when they see this blatant disregard for it by people in authority. It's
Nope.
disgusting. And
Right.
these are more than the Ford Focus guy. Anyway, trying to calm down.
Anyway,
So, how many we've got? So I'm pacing.
yes, we've got the last one, Tito James, and I think we're almost there. The tech apocalypse. Beware of smartphone zombies. I mean, like
They were
90-ish percent of people on Earth are on their phones already, and they're not
that's
watching where they are, where
that's
they're
so
going,
true.
rather.
They are.
Right?
They are absolutely. Yeah, it is a disease for sure. It is a virus. Absolutely.
It is.
The last one.
Absolutely. Yes, that's the last one, Tito James. We made it.
Oh my God, that was a tough one.
Yes,
Uh,
Tito James, you can breathe now. Thank
I
you
know.
so much, everybody, and congratulations in advance to our raffle winners. Stay away from Kamota people, but always choose happiness instead with some Sugar Rush. Follow my events team on social media at Sugar Rush Entertainment PH for your party entertainment needs. You may also shoot me a work-related DM as well. This is Chris Napeñas. Break legs to my team here at Grand Hyatt Manila. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Stay safe, healthy, and hydrated. See you on the next one. Bye!
That was Chris with the latest in headlines. Bye, Chris. Thanks for all of that. And if you want to utilize Chris's voice, you can always pop her shoot her a work-related DM on these following accounts that you see scrolling over down below. And yeah, that's just the way we like to sort of do things over here. Now, next up, we have a very special edition of Free Plug Friday coming all the way from Thailand. We need X for this. X, I hope you got some green stuff there from Thailand.
Oh, take it easy, Tito James. I just landed.
For Free Plug
All
Friday,
right.
we got this train and this train.
Woohoo! Let's go. Hi, Tito James, and hello, Titoclockers. Welcome to another edition of Free Plug Friday. So, guys, before we head on to that, I just want to say for those who want to be part of Free Plug Friday, you can send a message to Deaconitis on Instagram. So, Tito James, actually, we kind of have a lot in store, and these are also unrelated. So let's just go by it. The first one is the Calbay Torres Family Clinic. So, Tito James, it's actually a family clinic that's been around since July 2021, and it's located in Marilao, Bulacan. And Tito James, so you can see they offer different services from sick and well baby consult, adult consultation, of course, online consultation, vaccines, medical certificate, name it, they have it. They even offer ear piercing, family meeting and counseling. It doesn't show there, but it's in the very bottom. And they even offer APE, vaccine clearance, and pre-employment clearance. So it's just everything in one go. So guys, for those who are in the area or who want to check them out, they're actually located along Lias Road. I've not been there, but for those who are around the area, you can check them out, and they offer walk-ins or even, of course, appointment scheduled. All right, so that's it. Again, Calbay Torres Family Clinic. You can also check them out on Facebook or visit their branch all the way in Marilao, Bulacan. So next, Tito James, we have Inubra Handicrafts. So Tito James, a little bit of information about Inubra Handicrafts. It's actually a Bisaya word which means to create or be created, and it's owned by a dialysis patient. So she actually uses her earnings in order for her to be able to undergo dialysis, which is twice a week and not including the medications that she has to spend. So guys, hope you could support her. She actually makes these wonderful handmade crafts such as crochet pouches, scented wax tablets, of course, native bags, placemats, and even reed diffusers that come in different scents. So guys, the price is anywhere between 70 pesos to 270 pesos for the items here that you can see scrolling on the screen. And they also have 130 pesos to 600 pesos for the native bags and placemats. And of course, these will all go to her medication, as I said earlier. So hope you could really support her. You can also check out her Facebook page. It's actually scrolling down below. Again, it's Inubra Handicrafts. So there, as you can see, there's actually more here that I'm sharing with you right now. So you can see the kind of options that you have in case you want to help support her. And she even does these wonderful necklaces that come in different colors. So TJ's there, last but not least, told you it is very, very different and it ranges in different products. And last one we have is the personal alarm self-defense personal security alarm. That's a mouthful. But the reason for this is because the owner actually felt that she had to, of course, share this with other moms, other parents out there, since there have been reports before or news about children being kidnapped. So it's a way for her to actually share how she can help or how you can help your children in case they're in situations of emergency or when they feel they can't scream or ask anybody for help. So it's actually, Tito James, a small siren emits a very loud alarm. I'm not sure how loud 130 decibel sound, but this is actually supposedly pretty loud, and it even reaches long distances up to 600 feet. How big? Tito James, are you still there? Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, hello,
Can you
Tito James. So, yes,
Can you
of
hear me?
course. I'm just wondering. Yes, I can hear you loud
Did I
and clear.
freeze? I was just
You,
giving you space.
just
letting
wondering.
you, yeah, I just wanted to
Yes,
hear.
I noticed. I
I thought
noticed,
you were
Tito
gonna do a
James.
demo. I thought you were gonna
No,
do
actually, I wish. I was gonna ask you if you would know like how long 600 feet is. Is it equivalent to a football stadium,
Oh
like a
man,
Philippine
I don't.
arena,
I'm really bad with that.
right?
600 feet. That's about 100 of me lined up head to toe on the ground. So I don't know if that helps.
All right, right. Of course, of course. So we can use that as a
A bit
comparison.
more than
But
you.
guys, you can use your imagination for that one. But guys, at least just so you know, this can be charged via USB, and it also has an emergency LED torch with portable keychain design. And of course, guys, for those who are interested to of course purchase this for someone that they feel that they could use it most, whether it's your loved one, your child, parent, sibling, or whatnot, you can actually send her a message on Share Real. She doesn't have a Facebook page, but you can also check out her Shopee account. It's s.o.s.h. Wow, that is a lot, but you can see it scrolling down below. Just take a screenshot, and if you like what you see, of course, hope you guys can support all the entries here. So actually, Tito James, that's all we have for this week's edition of Free Bike Friday, all the way from Bangkok. Woohoo! All right, yes, let's go. And by the way, happy birthday, Rocks. Happy birthday to my number 3 Alaga, because of course you're number 1 and number 2 is Rocket. She's number 3. So guys, again, stay safe and always sanitize the clockers. This is X all the way from Bangkok. Peace out. Let's get okay, I'm not gonna say the word, but let's have fun. Let's get all right, bye. Tito James. Take care.
All right, that was X with Free Plug. Yeah, for her, if you think you qualify for Free Plug Friday, which we save for smaller types of businesses who don't have the budget to be able to not be able to spend on marketing, just pop us a message here. All right, send us a message on IG at Veganitis if you want to be a part of it, and X will take care of the rest. All right, so there you go. Lordrum said James is taking his birthday day tonight. How did you know? That's actually right. Yeah, I did zone out there for a second because it is Roxy's birthday today. So happy 30th birthday, Roxy. Who I'm not sure if she's listening out there, but if she is, happy birthday from all of us here. Hope you have a wonderful one. I know she's gonna have one. So anyway, let's move on, shall we? Because we are keeping this nice and tight because we're on a different type of schedule. Like I said, we're doing this remotely. We're gonna do this fast. Right now, we got the Ask Me Anything brought to you by Patron. All right, we'll just get a couple of questions out here, or however many we can have, and then we'll go straight to the raffle, so you won't have to wait too much longer. Okay, hi James, good morning. Identity anonymous. I want to get insights regarding a dilemma right now. We're living in a private subdivision. I should read this properly, not should just enter. Who doesn't have a core homeowners association. Here's our dilemma. A very kind neighbor of ours has this trippings of occasionally calling the barangay up to the office of Malacanang with the premise of illegal parking as a complaint. We are the ones getting the brunt of the said illegal parking, even if we, in fact, are parking in front of our houses. Last month, an MMDA operation actually took its place, and I and a neighbor got a ticket with obstruction as a violation. Our license wasn't confiscated, but we got served with a ticket. Is this something we can dispute? At the end of the day, our barangay can't control the kind neighbor we have, even if we have complaints towards her as well. Our local barangay still responds to her calls, which in turn constantly knocks on our doors, telling us about our vehicles parked in front of our houses. The said kind neighbor is really troublesome to deal with, as whenever we try to talk to her in a civil manner, she responds by asking her niece to fire up her camera and record away. Sounds like you've got a special kind of neighbor there, all right? But having said that, I got to be completely fair. I don't know the situation in your barangay, so I don't know if these are public roads maintained by the local government, or are these, because you said you don't have a core association, so that suggests to me that you may not be privately maintaining those roads. Again, I'm not sure. It doesn't say where your barangay is. So without knowing that, I can't tell you whether or not you are illegally parking or obstructing or not, even if it is in front of your house. Because you can live in areas where right in front of your house is not fit to park. It's not public parking. All right, or it's public parking, but it's maintained by the LGU, and there are certain times. There's so many different factors involved here. Having said that, I can't really say too much about also your neighbor because I don't know. It just sounds like this neighbor is willing to just, give you a hard enough time. So the first thing you need to do is establish what exactly is the situation with the road that you're parking on. Is it privately maintained by association, or is it LGU? The LGU, you're going to have to ask local laws of the parking there and just try to have that clarified and then just act accordingly. That's the best I can do for you. Yeah, so if it is a considered public road, it is valid. The law stipulates public roads should not be used as parking. See, so without assuming, because I don't know, but this is where I'm going with it. So hope that helps a little bit. Next. Sir James, question. Kung nasa busy intersection ako waiting for green and may dumating na ambulance with sirens and blinkers, what should I do? Should I put myself in harm's way? Or worrying ko yung red para makadaan yung ambulance or stay put and be charged for obstruction if I don't move? All right. The rule is you're not necessarily supposed to go through the red light. What you're supposed to do is move to the side. Okay, so but I know this is in reality in the Philippines, sometimes wala na talagang space, no? But that's really the rule. You're supposed to move to the side and let the ambulance go through. So you're not expected to go through. Having said that, normally what happens here in the Philippines, if you're at a traffic light, most traffic lights, major ones, have enforcers. The enforcer should be calling you through. Now that's up to them whether they can call you through, but they have to stop traffic on the other side. But the safest way to do this is to just pull to the side. Now if you're the lead car in front, because there's so many situations like this, so many different factors. Again, are you right at the front of the lights? Are you five behind? Where are you in the whole grand scheme of things? You can only move where there's space, right? But yes, as a rule of thumb, move to the side and then give the ambulance space to go through. If you are in the front, well, I would also just move to the side and let the ambulance go through. I wouldn't go through the red light myself. But there are some situations where if you are assisted by a traffic officer, you can go through the red light. But again, only if the traffic officer overrides and lets you through. Okay? Next. All right. Well, if we don't have, we will back them in the public. Give it a chance if there's anyone that pops up. We don't need to look. We'll save us to have our own parking. Okay, if there's no more questions, let's get straight into the raffle because we're going to keep this a very tight show today. Last chance for the questions. Yes, no, yes, that's true, Bob. Especially motors. And then you know what happens with the motors? Sometimes the motors tail so close behind. And this happens with cars too. They tail so close behind. Ambulance has to hit its brake suddenly. They hit the back of the ambulance. Now we have 2 patients now. Grabe talaga. I know. Okay. So let's get on with everybody's favorite time. It is raffle time! Mahaba talaga yung intro, but never mind. It's
Thank the sponsors, please. Thank the sponsor.
Are Ogawa. We have Skineve, Petron.
Malayan.
You have the list? You know.
Yes, I do. All right. Thank you, Global Dominion, Petron, AutoKid, Ogawa, Malayan Insurance, of course, Skineve, Culture Salon, Grab, Centro Holistico. And again, happy birthday, Ross! Happy 30th! Woo! Okay, bye.
And also, speaking of Global Dominion, congratulations to Global Dominion. 20 years they celebrated last night. Great event over in the podium. They had Augie Alcacid over there, who wrote a song for them and everything, and I got to sing it with Augie. It was just a real bucket list for me to be there with like a legend in songwriting, up on stage with him, everybody dancing. It was a great experience. So thank you, Gucci, for noticing that. I won't forget that at all. All right, so that is that. And wait. Feed him. There are 3.
Yes, there are 3 winners. Oops, we missed the second one. That's the second one.
Congratulations. So, Rudolph Castillo, Meredith Tabularse, and Marilu Chua. All right. Ooh, Ogawa.
Have a message to Rocket's Instagram.
All right. So if you are one of these winners, don't forget you can claim your prize by sending a message to the Rocket Launcher. That's at the.rocket.launcher on Instagram with a screenshot as proof, and Rocket will take care of the rest. Very smart dog, that dog. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up our show for today. As I said, nice and lean, nice and light. It's the way we like it. And we'll see you guys next week. And we'll have some more special prizes. By the way, if you didn't win the David Foster tickets and you still want to watch the concert, there's still bidding is still open for the one that we're doing for charity. So the bidding is at $35K now. Includes a Lexus LM350 van with a chauffeur who's going to pick you up and take you to Soler and take you back home. So it's going to be a real night to remember. So you do have a chance to bid for that before Sunday night. Until then, I'm James Deacon with the rest of the crew. Bye. Say kind to one another. See you later. Woohoo!
Fancy meeting you in my internet. Couldn't help but notice your smile, while everybody else around us is surfing about. Can we just stop and chat a while? Love could be waiting at the end of the this quarantine, let's stop and talk a while. Let's stop and talk a while.